Hi, I'm Shannon McGee, franchise owner with NIA Music City and the surrounding areas. And today I have Brennen Finchum with Heron Hill Risk Management. Thanks for joining me, Brennan.
Thanks for having me.
So tell me a little bit more about your brokerage. You guys are different than your typical insurance company. Tell us a little bit more about, say, captive versus independent.
Yeah, so captive agents are they can only work through one insurance company. So, and that doesn't mean it's a bad insurance company, but they can't shop around. They're limited to that one product and that one solution. And if it's not a good solution, they don't have any other options. So, independent, this was when I was getting into insurance, this was a non-negotiable for me. I wanted to be with an independent agency like Heron Hill. So, what we do is we work with a whole bunch of different carriers, insurance companies, and we put people's information into this company, this company, this company, and see who comes back with best rates and best coverage. Because every insurance company does things a little bit different. Some people have better rates, some people have better coverages, but it could be they could have better rates depending on which zip code you live in. So it's in the client's best interest to look at multiple companies just to see what's out there.
I love that. So when you're shopping and looking at, people come to you, I know price is always going to be a factor. It's just the economy that we're in. But what is one of the uh, things that you notice a lot when folks are coming to you from other places? Are there any trends or in commonalities that you see?
Absolutely, yeah. So I mean, the industry is rate driven, 100%. We're required to have auto insurance. If you have a home loan, you're required to have homeowners insurance, and you should have it even if you're not required to. So it's rate driven because it's required, and we need more money in our pockets. But that being said, we work really hard to make sure people are insured with the proper coverage. So state minimum liability limits in Tennessee is $25,000 for an individual of bodily injury. So if you get in one bad car wreck, you're going to blow through that 25,000, 10x, and that's going to come out of your pocket if you don't have proper insurance. So we, as an agency, we have minimum standard of liability limits. And so what we do is client comes into us, we take a look at their current coverage and we educate them. And ultimately, if they do not want to go with our minimum coverage, which is a lot higher than the states, then we will refer them out and say, hey, that's fine. You can get this coverage you want, but you're going to need to go to another agent. And generally speaking, what people don't know, and this is the fun part of the education process, is you could 10x your liability coverage for $20 a year, usually. But people go into, they call into a 1-800 number for an insurance company to say, I want the cheapest possible rate. And that's what they get. But it's not $20 a year is worth not being sued for $400,000.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, and it's the difference of working with someone that's a partner, right? There, you guys are looking at their unique situation and what works best for them personally and for business. And I love both the education and I love the flexibility of the options that you have. So, Brennan, if someone wanted to get a hold of you, what's the best way to reach you?
I always have my cell phone on me. I guess that's the pros and cons of 2024. My cell number is 615-957-5332. And email, if folks like to email, it's Brennan at heronhillriskmanagement.com.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for joining me today, Brennan.
Thanks, Shannon.